Ni men hao tong shui. Hello everyone, and Huan Yin. Welcome to lesson 4. And in this lesson we're going to talk about distance. But firstly, I need to give an apology because I had some of my grammar wrong from the last session. So this is what I was saying last time, something like this, where if I was going to say the computer room is beside the school building, that is actually wrong. So the grammar actually should look like this. The computer room is school building beside. 电脑是在教学楼旁边. So keep that in mind, everyone. When you're writing more complicated sentences, you have the the place you're talking about first. 电脑是 computer room. So you have the place you're talking about first. 在 is or at or in or on. Then you have the place you're referring it to. 教学楼, the school building. And then you have the direction that it's from. 旁边, so beside. Now, on to today's lesson. Firstly, let's just review some of our words from last week very quickly. So we have 左边, 后边, 中间, 前边, 在, 右边. Okay, let's take a look at their meanings. 左边 is on the left. 后边 behind. 在 in, at or on. 中间 in the middle. 右边 on the right. 前边 in the front. Now a few more. 有 拿 外边 里边 旁边 Let's have a look. 有 have or has. 拿 where or where is. 外边 is outside. 里边 inside. 旁边 beside. One more. This one. 还有 is as well as. And now some places around the school. We know quite a lot now. 电脑室 教室 图书馆 教学楼 餐厅 医务室 Let's have a look at those. 教室 is classroom. 教学楼 is school building. 医务室 is the medical room. Sorry. 餐厅 canteen, or also translated as restaurant. 图书馆 is the library. And 电脑室 is the computer room. How did you go of those? I've got a few more. 学校 教场 and 体育馆 These are 学校 is school. 操场 sports field. 体育馆 is gymnasium. Now, let's take a look at our words for today. Today we have some new words as well as some words that we've been looking at over the last few sessions or, the last couple of years. So we have yuan. These are our new words. Yuan. We have jin. And we have li. Okay, let's take a look at them. Yuan means far. Oops, I'll just turn that over. Yuan. Jin means near. And li means from. Now, li doesn't mean anything on its own. You're going to need jin or yuan to use this word here, and I'll explain a little bit later in the grammar. Now, here are our other words. Hopefully, you will remember these from previous lessons. So we have 很, we have 家, we have 你, and I'm hoping I can fit this one in here. 嘛. Okay, so 很 means very. 很. 家 can mean family, or it can also mean home. In this case, we're going to use it to represent home. We have 你, which means you. And we have 嘛. There we go. And one last one. This is 我, which means I or me. Now let's take a look at how we can use some of these words in a sentence and what kind of sentences we are trying to make. If I was going to ask someone in Chinese if they lived a long way from the school, these are the words that I would use. 你家里. So far we have 你家, you or your house. 你家里. 学校 from school. 学校. Yuan, so your house from school. Far, then we have that question word. 吗? So 你家里学校远吗? Is your house far from the school? Let's take a look at that in the pinyin and English so you can see how that is read. So 你家里. So 你家里学校远吗? To answer this, all you need to do is replace a couple of words. So let's replace 你, because someone's already asked this. If you're the person answering, you're going to need 我 for me or my. My family, my home. 我家里学校. Now let's take away the question word. You could say 我家里学校远, for my house is far from school. Or it might be 很远. So 我家离学校很远. So my house is very far from the school. Let's take a look at how that looks in characters. 我家离学校很远. Okay. Or, actually, sorry, let's take a look at that in pinyin and English. 我家离学校很远. Now, if you're the person answering this question, maybe your house isn't far from the school. So we can replace 很 with this character, 不, which means not. 我家离学校不远. So it is not far. Let's take a look at that in pinyin. 我家离学校不远. Or the other answer you might have is that it is actually quite close to the school. So let's get rid of these two words. And we'll put down this word, 近. 我家离学校近. Let's take a look. 近. So in all of this is that grammar pattern I was talking about earlier. You have these two places here. 我家里. So here's Li. Here's our direction words. 学校. Our two places that we're talking about. Whoops, sorry, there's school, there's 学校. Our two places we're talking about are here. 1, 2. 家, home, or 我家. Actually, we'll put those together. My house, that's the place we're talking about. Second place we're talking about, 学校. That is divided by 里, from. 学校, 近. So then we give another direction word there. So keep that in mind, everyone. Directions are centered around this word here, 里, to say whether something is 近, whether it's close, or yuan for far, or maybe it's bu yuan, not far. Get these guys in there. Okay, a couple more sentences. So let's change a few words around, but we're still going to have the same grammar structure here. So we're going to ask about, not the classroom, we're going to ask about the sports field at school. Need Li. We need classroom. I don't think that can fit. I might need to put that down here. My apologies. Then let's take these two words out and put this one in here. So someone at school is asking about the sports field. Is it close, Jin, to the classroom? So they're going to be saying the following sentence. 操场离教室近吗? Let's try that again. 操场离教室近吗? Whoops, I don't think you can see that. I'll just move that across. My apologies again. Ma. So there we are. So is the sports field close to the classroom? Okay, we're going to have an answer for that. And it is actually, we get rid of our question word. Let's say that it is actually a long way away. Whoops, sorry about that. You have to walk a long way to get to the 操场. Okay. 操场离教室不近. So it is not close. You could say it another way. Yuan. 操场离教室远. Or it might be a very long way. Let's put this in here. Okay. 操场离教室很远. Let's take a look at that in Pinyin so we can read that. 操场离教室很远. I'm going to set up two more questions. See if you can work out what it is I'm saying. So let's get rid of that. We're going to have 你家里. Let's have this one. 图书馆. And let's have yuan. And then we need ma. Okay. See if you can work this one out. 你家离图书馆远吗? We are looking at 你家, which is your family or your house. So your house. 你家. Then we have 离 from 图书馆远吗? So is your house from the library far? Okay, you might want to answer that one. Let's have a look. So I'm going to make up an answer. Here's my answer. 我家离图书馆很远, which is my house from the library is very far. Yuan. Last question. Okay, I'm going to have 电脑室离教室远吗? 电脑室离教室远吗? Which is the computer room from the classroom. Is it far? Is the computer room far from the classroom? Here's the answer. To answer this, I'm going to take away ma. Put yuan there. Bu. And I'm going to add another sentence which is actually just two more characters. So I'll just put that there. So 电脑室, the computer room. 离教室, from the classroom. 不远, so the computer room is not far from the classroom. 旁边, right next to it. So beside. 电脑室离教室不远. Second sentence. 旁边. That's about all we have time for, everyone. So years 9 and 10, there will be a quiz next to this video on Google Classroom. Now, there will be a true or false question, which will be pretty straightforward. A statement will be given. You need to say whether it is true or false. There will also be a grid, which will look something like this. These aren't the questions, mind you, but there will be a series of answers along one side. There will be a series of questions or other words along the other side. You need to match up the correct word with the correct answer up here. So, and when you've done this, you'll find that there will only be one tick in each row and in each column. So it will look like that. Have a go at that. Let me know how you go. And 再见. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.